In today's video, I am going to be breaking down how you can teach the 5-out pass and cut basketball offense. This is the most simplest play that you can run, in my opinion, and pretty much every single basketball coach runs this same exact play. So let's get down and let's check out how you can teach it to younger basketball players. First off, what is the 5-out pass and cut? Basically, what it is your player 5 is going to be passing over to player 5 in this case, and then player 1 is going to be then cutting towards the rim. After he cuts towards that rim, we're going to then have player 4 fill that point, and then player 3 fill that wing, and because player 1 passed to his right side, he is going to fill out to his left side, like a circle. So after these guys fill their spots, if player 1 wasn't open to score, of course we're going to be looking for that cutter. Player 5 is going to pass the ball. Let's just say he passes to player 2. He doesn't have to pass to the right side. He could pass to the left. But if he was to pass to the left or to the right, he's going to then cut. If he's open, player 2 could pass him the ball. If he's not open, player 4 is going to fill, 3 is going to fill, 1 is going to fill, and then 5 is going to fill out. This is what you call a motion basketball offense. It's very simple. The most difficult part is player 2 because it's slightly different. So if player 2 passes the ball out of the corner, he needs to cut, and now he has two options depending on the coach and strategy that that coach is running. So for example, player 2 can cut and then fill back out because he came from the corner, or he can cut, post up for a second, and then set a screen away for player 5, and then player 5 cuts. There's a few different options here, which now player 5 can cut, 4 can pass 5 the ball, and if that's not an option, 2 fills out, 5 fills out, and you're still in 5 out, and then of course player 4 then passes. Player 4 can then cut. When he cuts, player 5 fills. This could be an option to pass to. If not, then 4 fills out, and it's the exact same thing. Really quickly, if you want the complete guide to the 5-out basketball offense, make sure to go check out the link that is down in the description below. That's going to give you a lot of different options inside the 5-out. This is just kind of the base of the 5-out, in my opinion. So how can we teach this 5-out pass and cut? Because I'm going to tell you right now, it's extremely hard for players to understand this at the youth level. I'm talking about 8, 9, and 10-year-olds. I personally like to teach the offense with 3 players. So, player 1 passes to his right side, he cuts, player 2 fills, player 1 goes out. Player 3 passes to player 2, he's going to cut, and then he's going to fill back out. If you want, when he cuts, he's going to make the big circle around like if it was in the actual offense. And then you can run some 3-on-3. And you can even get some shell drill going as well, where obviously if these players are one pass away, they would be 1 step away. That would then allow yourself and your team to learn how to play man-to-man defense on top of learning this offense. And then, of course, player 2 passes, he's going to cut. And then if he's open, then you could pass him the ball for the layup. Or, if you want, you can make these kids go 3, 4, 5 passes max, and then they get to score. Either way, they're going to be able to learn the offense. Now, because the ball is on this side, player 1 should be 1 step away, and player 2 should be 2 steps away, because that will allow him to be in help defense. Now, if you were to have, let's say, a drill, and you've got your players lined up. Now, in this drill, not play, but in this drill, we're going to have player 3 cut. When he cuts, he's going to pop back out. When he pops back out, we can pass him the ball for the shot. Or we can have him cut. When he's cutting, we can pass him the ball so that he can learn how to do a layup from this weird angle. This is why I always like to teach my players to be able to hit layups from multiple different angles, being able to go down the side of the key and not land in the key when they're going for the layup, so they can learn how to use the backboard, how to do a floater from this side, how to do an actual layup using the backboard from this side. There's a lot of ways to be able to do a layup, and we have to learn every single one of them. We can even add in the fact that when player 3 passes the ball, he cuts to the rim, and then we'll hit him with a pass. We can also add in a defensive line, so that now, obviously this is the coach, so that now player 4 guards player 3, player 3 moves that pass over to player 3, blue, or that's the coach, and then player 3 cuts to the basket. He needs to get open, whether on the initial cut, on the post up, or when he pops back out, he needs to get open. Player 3 passes him the ball. At this time, he either needs to shoot before player 4 closes out, or while that player is closing out, he can attack. We want to be able to teach our team how to attack the basket also against the defense. In a drill like this, what we're learning is now what happens after we catch the ball. There's so many players, especially younger players, who will receive that pass and not do anything, not even look to do anything at all, because it's not within the offense that we taught for them to be able to attack the rim. If the defense is giving us an option to attack, we should be attacking. We shouldn't just be saying, well, I can't shoot because it's not my time to shoot. I need to pass the ball off. Maybe it's time to shoot a 3. I allow my whole entire U12 team, which is 11-year-olds. We're U12 up here in Canada, but that's technically U11 in the States. And I allow all of them to shoot 3s. I don't care if it's the worst shooter on the team. If you have an open shot, you need to take it. You need to keep that defense honest. Whether it's the most ugliest shot possible or not, I don't care. If you're wide open, you gotta hit it. And we need to instill that confidence in our players, because I tell them all, I trust every single one of them with a shot. Whether that may not be your coaching style, that's my coaching style. And we do quite well. The last couple of games, the last 5 games we've had, we've shot over 40% from 3, and they're only 11. It's because I'm giving them confidence to shoot that shot. And then I go to 3 players, but only on half the court. So for example, player 3 passes to player 1. He's going to cut, but he's still going to fill out here, but he's going to sprint all the way back around. Player 1 passes to player 2. He's going to cut, but he's going to sprint out to this side. Player 3 fills, and then player 1 has to then fill out and sprint all the way around the key. This is actually a fantastic warm-up to be able to do because there's just so much running. The only thing is this guy doesn't run that much, so you might need to switch things up because all he's going to do is just cut and then post up and then pop back out. He doesn't do much running. These 2 guys do a lot of running, so you can have a group of 3 players practice this over and over and over again, and then you can have player 2 switch maybe with player 3 and then run them all again, and then have player 1 switch into that spot and then have them run all over again, maybe 2 minutes each. This is a ton of running. It's going to work on their cardio, but it's also teaching them the offense as well. Make sure to go check out my complete guide that is down in the description below with a whole bunch of different options inside of the 5-out. I hope that this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.